Okay, so here we are. We're back in System Shock. Couple of things that I forgot to point out in the last episode. Well, first of all, this face on this monitor here, this is Edward Diego. That's who we've been seeing plastered around the station. If you look at the different screens and monitors, his face usually appears. So there's that. Well, the other thing I didn't explain, up here in the top corner is the biometer. So here we have energy usage, fatigue, and chi waves. And the energy usage, you can actually see it spike if I shoot my my gun. See it spike up there. And then the red line, the fatigue, is our heart rate, and it'll speed up as we run. And in the last episode, I realized I had missed a medical patch. So I'm going to go pick that up, actually. What else about this game? The games that preceded this were the Ultima Underworld games. They were dungeon crawlers, and they had this uses like a modified version of that engine to give you more freedom to move around and look around and interact with your environment. Okay, and we also did not explore Gamma. We're gonna head that way, see what there is to see. I already see an audio log on the ground. Oh yeah, this was the first game to actually use audio logs as a plot telling, like a storytelling device. They didn't want NPCs with dialogue trees to bog down the gameplay, so they decided to just have you as a lone survivor. And you can pick up the story from these audio logs, so you don't have to interact with anybody. Alright, new log. Let's see. Blank, from 25th of October, 2072.
The resistance faction led by Keith Swanson left a week ago. We found the mutants fighting over the remains this morning. We're caught between the mutants and the cyborgs, so I'm worried whether we can carry out Darcy's plan. We're going to send Alan and Carl through the cyborg territory to reach the elevator.
Ooh, okay. Let's go. This switch just closes the wall here. Bulkhead. And here. Go. Cyborg, and it's radioactive in here. I'm taking radioactive damage, biocontamination damage. Okay, gotta get a log. See what that log says. A battery.
Directed to Cyborg F70.
Now we've got to get to the bridge and stop Showdown. Some of us want to go to the flight deck and escape instead. Hopefully, there's still some weapons in the armory we can use against the mutants. Todd Blankenship was able to get the combination 705 from a security officer. We're gonna try for it tomorrow.
Okay, awesome. So now we have armory code to get in there. I'm gonna go recharge and go heal up really quick. So I'm gonna run back to the med station. Okay. This game also has respawning enemies. If I kill a certain amount of mutants on this level, mutants will start spawning, especially in this room, because they know you want to come to the healing pod here. Okay. See, my fatigue levels are high. You can see my heart rate is pumping on the bio monitor up there. And you can't run as fast when you're fatigued, obviously. Did I get that room? Yes, I did. Okay. The cyborg out of the way. Camera here. Storage room. A mutant. Okay. Got a med patch on him. Very good. Med patch down here. No items, no items. Ah, needle darts. Okay. Yeah, let's check out up here really quick. Nope. Uh-huh. And, oh, biosystems monitor. See our health and fatigue here. I think it'll also show us other status effects down here when we're like irradiated or anything like we're injured. Okay. Camera, body. Another Log from Gross.
Carl has come back from recon without Alan. He says they took Alan into a room marked cyborg conversion, and now he's a cyborg assassin. Carl marked the room with the word "here" before he ran. One of the technicians says we can just flip a switch and make the converter a surgery unit again. With only 12 of us left, though, it may be an academic point. Maybe someone else should have been leader.
Yikes. Okay, so that's the conversion unit. We've already flipped the switch. We already found that cyborg conversion unit and flipped it back into the respawn point. But there was another log telling you all about that, so there's no confusion when you come across it. And there's a mutant here. Very good. Got another camera up here. Okay, here's the armory. Let's see if the security's low enough. It is. Okay. If security isn't low enough, you get Shodan blocks this keypad and doesn't let you enter any numbers. But we lowered security enough, so that's good. Here's another spot where you can get a guaranteed spark beam. Don't need the soda. We want the grenade. Needle darts. Another spark. We don't need multiple spark beams, but it's nice they provide us with them. Some landmines. Those are new grenade types. Okay. Get out of here. This area, it connects up with that elevator we first unlocked in the very beginning. I'll show you in a second. Got a maintenance bot. Destroy that. Nothing. Okay, get rid of all these threats before I continue. Okay, so over here is this little elevator back up to this first opening area that we started in. We solved that first puzzle. Okay, let me up. Yep, we're up here. The med bay is over here where we can heal up. Just the way this all connects and loops around. You want me to go down? There we go. Okay. And then... So there is no fall damage because there is no way to like safely drop down anywhere. So you just kind of drop into areas and take no damage, which is kind of nice. Would have been cool if there was fall damage, but I don't think there was a way to implement that with the way the game was working, the way the game was coded. You can't really interact with ladders to like get down. You can only really climb up them. So there's no way to like safely drop down. Okay. I'm going to be walking into corners like this just to kind of fill out the map so we know there's no dead ends or anything. There we go. Some mutants. I'm going to go around. Stop them from spawning, hopefully. Oh, you're there. Hey, buddy. All right. Had to kill that one. Check his corpse on the way back. Let's see if there's anything over here. Yes. Check his body. Nothing. Camera. Got a switch on the wall here. And there's a iris door over here. See if we can get into there. Could crouch. Nope, door's locked. Okay, let's try this switch. Great. All right, I'm going to run in here because it is full of biocontaminants. So let's hurry up and get to this last box, which has some grenades in it. We run back out. Okay, close that up. Okay. Oh, and if you recall, this is the grating that I came across before at the end of the last episode. So fortunately, it does not connect. We have to go all the way back around, but now we know that this all connects. If we check the map, yeah, you can see we came through here already, and it connects up here. There is no actual way through. This is the cyborg conversion room here, right there. Okay. Let's head back, check on that mutant corpse, see if there's anything on it. Nope. Ooh. Okay, get around that guy. Don't need to kill absolutely everything. It'll just cause things to respawn, so hold off on that. And let's continue on through this way. Door we didn't go through. This door. Okay. A lot of corpses. A lot of corpses to search. And lots of goodies to find, potentially. Potential goodies. Potential. They have the potential for goodies. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. Soda. Died with the soda. Oh, got a stamina up. Okay. See an log up here. Ozark. Let's see. 17th of October, 2072.
We're finished. Keith and the others went down the access corridor an hour ago to fight the mutants. None of them have come back. Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us.
Soon the mutants will come for the rest of us. Oh no. Looking Glass, like many games in this era, they kind of just hired people around the office and like friends and stuff, like people they could just get a hold of really quick. There's no like professional voice acting established for video games really, so it's just kind of like devs who had free time around the office or people that worked in the offices down the hall, you know, things like that. So they're not professional actors, but rather just normal people. Group access card, I believe we already have that one. Okay. Oh, I love this. Let me back up. Resist. Love that. Okay, we got a bunch of mutants in here. I switched to my dart gun, I think. Okay. Probably gonna cause enemies to respawn now. I've killed so many mutants, but that's fine. Do that in a second. Oh, another spark beam on a corpse. That's cool. Oh. What do we got? Oh, what do we got? Nothing. Some more mutants, and there's a cyborg assassin there, if you can see him poking out. That mutant. That one. I'm gonna switch to my spark. That guy. Oh, okay, cool. Like I said, those guys are silent and they'll do a lot of damage, so you gotta keep an eye out for them. No items, okay. Secret door. Okay. And here, coming up is something interesting. Let's see if I can get to it. So this looks like a hidden door. It's got the blue outline, but when you interact with it, locked by Shodan level security. So we actually have to get security down to 0% on this level in order to get this door open, and you get access to a weapon early, which is nice to have. Oh, I want that soda. Get out of there. Okay, can I search this guy? Yes. There's the screen here. If you wait long enough, Shodan's face will actually start to appear in the static on the screen. Showcase that in a second. Oh, there it is. Her face appears in the static and then bleeds away. It's very cool. Very eerie. She's always watching. There's also a spark beam under here. There's a skull in the way. Get that out of there. There's a spark beam under there. Don't need it though. Okay, let's see. Nothing. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so this is the radiated trench that Giran was talking about in the last episode. So we can access this wiring panel up here. This is our first wire puzzle. So it has a very simple solution, but they get very complex as the game goes on. There we go. We got a force bridge activated. Okay, let's carefully walk over here. No items, okay. Darts. Now if we walk over here, you can see there's a battery waiting for us over there if we make the jump or get across over there, but we have to cross the radiated trench, so I'm not going to do that right now. Don't need the battery that bad, but we do need a first aid kit. These are very helpful. They are full heals, full instant heals. They don't take time or anything. Okay. There's a switch up here on the wall that we need to get to. Let's go do that. Okay, here you go. You could drop down here, get that battery, but I'm not going to risk that. Okay. Also, notice how the music is different in here. There's a dynamic soundtrack, dynamic MIDI soundtrack, which is very cool. Okay. Nothing. What are you? Honig. Okay. Oh, and Kirby. We didn't listen to Kirby. I'll listen to Honig first.
I must be one of the last ones who hasn't changed. Shodan must have altered the healing machine I installed in Alpha Quadrant. It does things to people now. I think I saw Beth yesterday, but she had so many implants I couldn't be sure. If I can get to the machine, I know I can set things right again.
Okay. So again, that conversion chamber that we already found, there's another reference to it.
Got the supplies from the West Wing. Hanson and Rain killed by mutants nesting the access corridor. We can't just hide here. They're killing us one by one. In an hour, about 20 of us are gonna rush them. We'll try to break through the access corridor and go for the bridge. If we fail, may God save our souls.
Nice. Okay. Right, I flipped that switch already. Okay, so we can go back down. And it activated this force bridge for us. So now, should be back in Alpha. So this is the other way we could get to Alpha without opening this force door here. Okay. Now we're going to make our way into new territory, uncharted territory. Let's go here. Oh, spark. Okay, I think these cyborgs are like charging or dormant right now. They're not reacting to anybody. I kind of just blast them. Got some goodies. Okay. Cyborg assassin. Teflon rounds. Anything else down there? Okay, let's keep walking. Who's hitting me? Who's hitting me? Oh shit. Battery. I don't know who's shooting at me. Let's see. Ah, down there. Nothing? Okay. Switch here. Opens up that wall. Another hidden area. Lots of hidden areas if you just pay attention or you just poke around and interact with a bunch of various walls. We already have the systems monitor. Yep, it's obsolete. Nothing. Oops, some grenades. I'm going to start using some of these frag grenades. I have so many of them. EMP grenades are very helpful later. They're not so useful right now, but later they'll be very helpful. All right, so to prime a grenade, you double click it, and then you right click, chuck it. And it's hard not to take damage from them. There we go. You can actually blow up corpses, and sometimes they'll leave items. The items they would have on them get left behind, which is a neat, neat attention to detail. Okay. Actually gonna switch to my pipe and take these ones out. Okay. This is where that first cyborg assassin was. There's the alpha door.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself.
Ooh, Shodan has not really spoken directly to us yet, so that's a little eerie. Okay, got a med patch. I'm actually gonna, I know there's a high-powered enemy. This is the computer room. There's a high-powered enemy right around this corner on that pedestal, so I'm gonna get my mag pulse ready. I'm getting hit from the side. I'm getting hit, I'm gonna die. Yep. There we go. Okay, let's head back. Respawn with no consequences, very nice. I don't know where that cyborg was. I don't know where I was getting hit from. Oh, wow, hey buddy. Okay. Some med patch. See if I can... Is this a little lift? Okay, so I stay floating. I'm gonna see if I can... Okay, here we go. Hornet clip. There's a new ammo type we haven't seen yet for a weapon we don't have. Okay, drop down. No fall damage. Let's go through here first. Oh, here we go. This area is interesting because sometimes where this patch is, there's sometimes a skull. It seems to be random what is here in this corner, which I think is very interesting. Oh, another contaminated room, but should be something on the floor in there. Okay, I'm gonna run in. Yep, here we go. Turbo motion booster system, version 1. Turn this on and we go very fast. I don't know if we can actually harm ourselves by running into walls. I know that's a thing in the second game, but turn that off. Okay. Now I'll come around this way.
Enter that room, insect, and it will become your prey.
Oh ho ho ho. Okay. Well, that's a big threat. Let's see. Okay. So this was the that room we found with the switch for the alpha door. There was a camera in here that showed us the computer nodes. That's what these are. Oh, that's something else too. You can click. You single click on your surroundings. It'll tell you what they are, like energy conduits, control pedestal. Like it'll give you information. And there's so much function gauges. There's so much flavor text, and there's so much like detail. Screen. Everything has so much detail. Everything is labeled. Everything is called something, and it's really interesting to see how they named everything and what each thing like does. Here's a pistol, ML41 pistol. That's good to have. We're gonna load that with some armor-piercing rounds, and I'm gonna take out some of these computer nodes. Let's see, frag. There we go. Wow, got them all in one. But now, I recall... Oh, read this first.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and probes scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secret. And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Oh, okay. Oh, Shodan, being spooky. Okay, 2 shots from armor piercing. We'll take out a cyborg. Very nice to have. Okay, let's see. Really peeking my corners here so I don't get hit. There we go. The feedback isn't always you don't always know when you're hitting your target until you get an attachment later on. I think it's a feature, not a bug. Sometimes there's that blood cloud, but like when you're shooting a robot, you don't really see anything. There's no feedback. Okay. I hear more of them. I think they're up top or around the corner, maybe? There's one. I hear you. There's more of you. Okay. There's got to be more of them. There we go. Another med patch. Oh, another one. Wow, they really don't mess around. Reload. Head back up here. I hear them. I know they're around. Oh. Heard you. Where are you? There's one. Just go up. Let's see. Ah, damn it. They usually all come down. I don't know why they all are hiding up top, but, you know, it goes to show this game's a little different every time you play it. It's a little random sometimes. There's one. Okay, luckily we have so much armor-piercing rounds, or so many of them. Okay. Good, we're getting med patches back. I have 18 med patches, that's plenty. Plenty for the early game. And another one. Okay. Okay, let's make our way back out. Okay, so now that we've done that, it means the elevator should be open. And I'll go to the elevator now. Show you where that's at. I don't think we've opened the door. We have not gone through here yet. Okay. You over there? Nope. Okay. Okay. Got a mutant in there. Okay. Oh, more mutants. Hey. What are you guys doing in there? Usually this room is empty. But again, it goes to show you. Oh. Wow. There's suddenly way more enemies than I'm used to in this area. Okay, let me switch back to my spark. Okay. And before I go to the elevator, actually, I'll go through the elevator. There's a shortcut. I'll show you. Let me check this body. Ammo. Door. There's a stun gun in here, but it really doesn't do much against enemies. It doesn't do anything against robots. It'll do something against the mutants, but I think it just stops them. Go under here. We got a lead pipe. We also have a concussion bomb, which is a big, powerful explosive. Okay. Oh. Rebecca.
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Okay, get the Shodan log.
To all cyborg units, just as we have sanitized my domain of human infestation, so shall we cleanse the earth. The Tachyon mining beam is being made ready to destroy human cities. I will take command of the rich earth ecosystem and continue my experiment. Once the beam is properly calibrated, we will begin.
Oh boy. Okay, Shodan. Something that didn't trigger because I already destroyed the computer nodes. If you come down here before you destroy the computer nodes, you get a message from Shodan saying that she controls this elevator. And with her computers and her cameras and nodes, she controls everything on the station. So unfortunately, we missed out on that log, but it's a-okay. Now we are back where we started. We've got our stay away up here, got our bulkhead. Yep, and mutants have respawned. Probably a bunch in here, let's see. Don't hear any. Oh, there's one. Okay. There we go, full heal, and let's charge up. Oh, there's another mutant up here. Okay. The thing about movement in this game is if you can't tell, it's a little floaty. You're a little, oh gosh. It's a little like physics based, so you kind of like move and stop, and there is some recoil, like your camera will jerk up when there's recoil. So it's meant to be like immersive and reality based, but in actuality, it just kind of feels slow and clunky to control. But you get the hang of it. Clunky is the name of the game here when it comes to controls. I've said it many a time. Ah! Okay. All right, now let's head to the second floor. I'm actually going to save here. Okay. Here's our elevator to the second level. Now we can actually try to turn off this laser. Great elevator music. I adore this game. I love this music. Okay, use the berserk patch. I'm gonna take out all these mutants that are coming at me. See, this is the side effect of having a berserk patch. So many mutants. Did I get them all? Oh shit! Oh, did not. Where are you at? There you are. Can't die on this level. Okay, another one. Leave me alone. Okay. Woo! Massive ambush, famous ambush on the second level. I had time to prepare. I knew it was coming, but that trips up a lot of first-time people. That's why it's good to save before you head to a new level, in case that stuff happens again. And we got a Berserk combat booster from that one, so we're all topped up on that again. Very nice. Okay. I'm not going to go much farther in this episode. I think I'm going to call it very shortly. Let's just take a peek around the corners, get our bearings a little bit. Okay. Down here. Anybody down here? There's a mutant. Gotcha. Okay. So we have many ways to go. A whole new level, and it's all red instead of blue. Look at that. Level 2 research. Right, here I say one more time. All right, and that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for coming along, and we've cleared medical. That's all done. Oh, I forgot to go back and get that special weapon from knocking all the security down to 0. Okay, well, the next episode, I'm going to go there, grab that weapon, and then come back to level 2, and we'll continue the game. Thank you guys so much. See you later.